Welcome back everybody to the BeeLDeaL. I apologize for the technical difficulties earlier, but it looks like everything looks mostly resolved, so get back into it. Now where were we? Last we left off, there was some weird stabbed bird thing calling itself an angel. On an angel. So let's figure out what the heck is going on. Get our finals back today. I'm not sure I did too well. Awkward. Sir? Well done. You've gotten even better. Keep up the good work. Yes, sir. Success. Oh, here's that thing again. That dream again. Ryota, my parents, me, at a stranger's house. The strange bird who comes to me is a magician. He says he'll grant any wish that Ryota and I make. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. But one day. Wonder what that was all about. Today's the last day. It's been a semester already. Sometimes it seemed long and sometimes it seemed short. But either way, it's summer now. I'll go return the books I have out from the library. That crashing noise. Hello, Angel. Oh, you already knew. He appears like the Christmas star, descending from the heavens. BeeLDeaL of the blue sky. I am about to open a gate to the other world. What will you do? A gate to the other world? You mean? Stares intently towards the end of the hallway. The infirmary? A mere disguise, BeeLDeaL. I sense a powerful, evil magic inside. No doubt the tree of blight, Rufa, has taken root within. Left alone, it will soon swallow the entire school. We must stop it now. Oh look, his name changed to Angel. I wonder how Dr. Iwamine would react to an eccentric Filipino breaking down his door. Why's it gotta be a Filipino? The time has not yet come. Boom. The time has not yet come, Crimson Angel of Judica! Exclamation mark. Is that true, BeeLDeaL? Indeed, my demonic red eye feels no murderous aura. Perhaps it would be wise to wait and observe for a while. That's probably a good idea. The doctor doesn't take kindly to roughhousing, I think. Angel leaves, satisfied. It's easy to fall out of practice and get fat and lazy during summer vacation. A hunter-gatherer's body is her way of life, so maybe I'll go running today. Running through the city, running past the temple, running through the ruins of an old ancient civilization, running down the hillside. Now where the heck are we? Ah, that was a good run. A true running girl's way to start vacation. I wonder how far I ran. I always lose track of where I'm going once the runner's high kick in. Where am I? I must have wandered out of my usual stomping ground at some point. Which way did I come from? Don't fail me now, Paleolithic homing instinct. The sun's setting. I'd rather not sleep outside. Hey, you! Eh? I don't know you. Where'd you come from? A sparrow stands next to me, looking up at my face. The Master Blaster Eagle. Her wing is resting on a motor scooter. It looks a little bit vintage. How cute. I feel a strange pressure. I can tell right away that this sparrow isn't just any birdie. I'm from St. Pedro Nation. I was off for a run and got lost. You ran out away from there? You must be good. It's about a 2-hour drive from here. What? I guess that's why my legs hurt. I wonder if I'll be able to run home again. I like the cut of your jib. Anyone that determined deserves a ride home. Come on. The intimidating sparrow gestures at her scooter. It's a little small, but we should both fit, I think. But thank you. May I ask your name? Toshiba Azami. I sell takoyaki. Tommy Azami. Then thank you, Azami. And it's already night out. You're a very cautious driver. Carve it into your soul, kid. One accident as I would take, and that would be the end of both our lives. It may seem strange to a young girl like you, but once you've lost someone, you'll understand. There was a far-off look in her eyes. I'm sure you know what you're talking about. But at this rate, I might get home faster by walking. Do you think we'll get there by dawn? Carve it into your soul. The speed limit for scooters is 30 kilometers per hour. We're not even going that fast. Following traffic laws is part of my credo. Isn't riding tandem against the law too? That rule is for humans. Birds are light, so 1 or 2 more doesn't stop the brakes from working. We're fine like this. But I'm not a bird. And so we put it along at a zombie's hyper-cautious speed. By the time we got to my house, it was almost light out. It's still a long time until the semester starts, and I still have a lot of homework. Maybe I should apply for a part-time job since I have the chance? Ow. Forget about it. I think I'll wait until I'm in college. That way I can skip lectures to go to work. Slacking off and having fun is the high schooler thing to do. Whee! Today's a local summer festival. I'll think I'll go with some birdie. Right. Ryota, Sakuya, Nageki, Uya, San, Kazakishu. Angel. This looks new. Over there. The appointed time and place, but Angel is nowhere to be seen. Said he'd come, but is he going to stand me up anyway? Lol. This is the right time, isn't it? Is my phone clock off? Lol. Maybe I should go ahead by myself. Blah. What? I can hear him, but where is he? Angel, is that you? There he is. I am here, blah. A wild Angel appeared. Ah, you scared me. frantically glances about. A lower demon of Baal. I can still feel its presence. It lurks nearby, BeeLDeaL. Finding evil again, Angel? You have but just awakened. It is too soon to bring you into battle. Take this. He hands me a charm. This will protect you from the forces of witchcraft. But we should leave this place nonetheless. You're right. Come on, let's go to the festival. Still as high-strung as a violin. Maybe he's not used to crowds? Is this your first time coming to a summer festival, Angel? I was born beneath the star of solitude. I am not allowed these pleasures. Don't tell me you don't have any friends. Exclamation mark. Oops. Get to the heart of the matter. Another scholar of chaos. Why here? Why now? He's staring agitatedly at stands selling cheap toys and trinkets. That looks like a normal booth to me. When the chaotic wings of the Reaper appears on his earth, the echoes of the end shall be heard across the land. BeeLDeaL, you must undergo training. It is easy to lose track of your exercise regimen during vacation. And so, Angel and I enjoy the festival in our own special way. Exercising. Ah, I knew I should have gotten up when I first woke up. I slept way too late. School starts today, right? I'm gonna be late. No, school doesn't start. Oh, hello, Hawkward. Sir, I'm sorry. I overslept. Overslept? Ah, my homework. I forgot to bring my homework. Aren't you getting a little ahead of yourself, Hawkward? Huh? What's the number in the top left-hand corner say? Oh, we're just a little bit early. Aww. So, since you're here, could you lend me a hand for a bit, Hawkward? Lend you a hand? I was about to start grading the freshman exams, and I thought maybe you could help, if you don't have something else. Of course, you could have a test in September, so if you want to go and study in the library, I want to. Return to my glorious abode. Forgive me, sir. I need to go home. I must return to my people with the spoils of war. Lay my bloody sword at the feet of my great king and celebrate my conquest of all the lands here to distant Macedonia. Welcome back, Mediatonic. Oh, have fun. Good morning, everyone. I hope you had fun over the summer. Oko-san is always having fun. Yep. What is this fun? Once summer's over, time starts slipping by faster than ever. Try to stay focused. Resident sleeper. Focus, sir, focus. Second turn. I am hoping for the bad BL story to start taking. So far, I think we only got like no cutscene things. Yeah, Nudemon, the only thing you missed so far was a dream about a magician granting wishes. That's all for today. See you tomorrow, everyone. Classes always feel really long after summer vacation. I think I'll go home and sleep. I'm going to go home, Ryota. Want to come with? Huh? Ryota isn't at his desk. He's always slow, so I don't think he packed up and he went home. Sir, wait. Hello, Hawkward. What is it? You know where Ryota went? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that the FF8 port. Not good. But then again, the game isn't that good. I don't know, I liked it when I played it. I don't think I've seen him since homeroom. He went to the infirmary earlier. I think he wasn't feeling well. He had a stomach ache? Could be. Maybe you should go check on him. You weren't going somewhere else. I will. Oh, here it is. See the little different colored bottom text? It's the start of bad BL. I'm late. I've been slow getting out before, but I never slept with my alarm like this. Maybe I'm not getting enough sleep. Anyway, gotta go fast. Sorry I'm late. Good morning, Kawara. We were just about to sit down. Oh, we're playing Ryota now. Late on the second day, as expected of a pharaoh. Now, nobody's perfect. Eh? Sir, where's BeeL? Isn't she here? Apparently not. No wonder her kind died off. Where are you, BeeL? Usually you'd be here early. You were late yesterday and now this? I think we can start homeroom now. Today we'll do a little review on the history of bird kind. You wait until now to teach that? What a pathetic country. Of course, everyone learned it years ago, but it's required for the second day of the semester. Alright, history lesson. Oh gosh. Oop. Uno momento. It seems my camera has taken a turn for the worse. Come on, camera. Don't fail me now. Especially after I got the stream working. What a horrible night to have a curse. Come on. Almost there. Alright. That should have taken care of that problem. Okay, we're back. That. Back then, we birds were still beasts and pets. A virus known as H5N1 appeared. That's the bird flu. At first, it only infected birds, but it underwent a mutation that spread to humans. This mutated strain was highly infectious and had an extremely high mortality rate. It became clear that it posed a threat to the survival of the humans, so the humans engineered a powerful virus to cull birds and prevent H5N1 from becoming pandemic. In hindsight, it seems foolhardy and rash, but the world leaders of the time saw no better option. Except the new virus didn't work. Infected birds didn't die. Whoa, them pigeons. Rather, their brains grew in size and power, starting with doves. That's why doves make up the majority of professionally qualified workers today. I thought it was because they're white. Other birds, including quails like me, are still adapting to social life. Incidentally, I heard that the first puffin in history to hold a governorship was elected last month. Even kakapos, which were once close to extinction, can now be toilet trained. And, as you all know, the Prime Minister of Japan is a shoebill. Anyway, the development of social intelligence in birds had a huge impact on their predators. Which leads me to the next point. Since their gambit failed, humans were left defenseless to H5N1. Most died out. The few that are left now live peacefully with birds, though in the past there were large conflicts. Whoa. Just got hit with the history lesson. Oh, that's the bell. We'll vote on student council members in second period, so be on time.
BeeL never came. I hope she's okay. Maybe I should try calling her.
Woo. Awara, do you have a minute?
Sure.
We're supposed to get our print boxes to. Would you mind picking ours up?
Our print box.
Yup. It has all the handouts and everything. Since we don't have a council yet.
Okay, it's in the faculty room, right?
That's right. If you could have it back here before second period, please.
Print box, print box. Inside the faculty office is a stack of cardboard boxes. These must be the ones. This one, maybe? I pick up the box marked 2 free. It's awfully heavy. I guess paper isn't exactly light when there's this much of it.
Buff pigeons to be able to pick up paper boxes. Those things are heavy. Oh, thank you. Okay by yourself?
It was a little heavier than I expected, but I was fine.
Let's take a look inside then, just to make sure everything's there. Huh? Did you cut your wing, Kawara?
Cut my... I don't think so.
It's bleeding.
It is. Did I scratch myself on something? It doesn't hurt at all. No, this isn't my blood.
Blood
on the box. What is that? There's blood leaking through a corner of the box. I feel sick, but I reach out and open the lid anyway. And inside was BeeL's head. Oh, not yet. Wait, inside the box is a human's head. The eyes are glassy. But even like this, I still recognize her. She wasn't late. She was here all along. It can't. Save your progress? Why not? Well, dead already. Good times. First, blood. And a broken egg. Okay. Stuff is getting serious. What? Look away, Kawara. Looking will only hurt you. Ah! Ah! Emergency alert! Emergency alert! We have entered a state of emergency. All students, please evacuate to the gymnasium. Repeat, we have entered. What is happening? Why is everything red? I don't know. Until we know what's going on, there is nothing to do but follow instructions. What are you spacing out for, Kawara? Come on! No! I don't want to leave BeeL here alone! Get up! She's gone! That thing is no longer awkward! It can't be! Come! By the time we arrived, the gym was already crowded with students and teachers. No one seems to know what's going on, though. The gym echoes with whispered speculation. Hey, did you see the box? Yeah, you had that too? Yep. Well, the class rep opened it and I didn't see, but apparently there was a human's arm in it. Whoa, ours had half a leg. It was really gross. From the snatches of conversation I hear... Wait. It sounds like all the print boxes had pieces of a human corpse in them. Were they all pieces of BeeL, I wonder? Nobody seems particularly concerned. Which isn't all that odd. It was grotesque, but it's not like it was a dead bird. Just some primate. Anaki, this isn't some idiotic disaster drill, is it? We're not supposed to have one until next month. Do you suppose it has something to do with that distasteful box? That was definitely Hogwarts. Won't someone explain this ridiculous state of affairs already? Yeah. Someone, tell me what's going on. This is a bad dream, right? Someone wake me up. Someone... Is everyone here?
This is Ichijo Mino, the headmaster.
The headmaster?
It seems we have all gathered together without panic or noise. Excellent. Unfortunately, there has been a natural disaster outside. This school is a designated evacuation site, so please remain here a little longer.
Natural disaster? Nonsense. The weather is perfectly clear.
Okasan felt no earthquakes.
It's not like we're anywhere near a volcano or anything. I demand an explanation, Headmaster. Just what is going on outside? Does this have something to do with Hawkward BeeL? Why have you brought us here?
I repeat, there has been a...
No, imbecile!
Static.
The gymnasium erupts in whispered discussion once more. Well, that changed nothing. I still have no idea what's going on.
Are you alright, Kawara?
No, yes, I am.
This could prove to be a very bad day for us all.
Could prove to be. It already is.
Mr. Nanaki, BeeL is missing. She must have run out somewhere. Oko-san will go look for her.
Dan, no. She's... ... Dan is an older breed, much closer to pigeons of the human era. Maybe he doesn't understand the concept of death. Trying to explain would only hurt myself.
The headmaster has proven entirely unhelpful. What should we do, Nanaki? Well, we can't exactly carry on with class.
I agree with San. Let's go get BeeL.
Calm yourself, Kawara. To relinquish your sanity during a state of emergency is suicide.
I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. Sir, we can't just leave her there like that. May I go back to the classroom just once?
Well, the principal did ask us to remain here. But he didn't say we couldn't leave the gym now, did he? ... I'm coming with you. As president of the student council, I have a responsibility to get to the bottom of this.
Thanks, Sakuya.
Do not flatter yourself. I am not doing this for you. Awkward was foolish, loud, and had no manners or sense. But she never deserved anything like this. I swear, by my name, by my blood and name, BeeL, I will find the one who did this. You shall be my assistant. Come, Kawara.
Right.
And so I exited the gymnasium, Sakuya's majestic wake. I want to
know what happened to BeeL. Who did that to her, and why? Can the evacuation possibly have nothing to do with her? Why wouldn't the headmaster explain anything? My head was a raging whirlpool of questions, and no answers. And I did not yet know what we would find.
Wow. What is this?
A wall. A huge gray What had been a clear state autumn sky is now blocked off by dull gray. It's dark, almost like the sun had already gone down.
Although, rather, we appear to be shut in from above as well.
What? When did they do this, and how?
I don't think any of us was in full command of his faculties as we came this way. We can't be certain that it wasn't already there. It does seem most likely that it was put in place while we are on the gymnasium listening to the headmaster, though.
He did say there was a natural disaster. Maybe this is some sort of shield?
A disaster so destructive, there's nothing to be done but hide under an enormous gray blanket and wait?
Maybe they didn't give the headmaster the details to avoid causing a panic?
If that were the case, they would be robbing us of our right to know why our very lives are in danger. Is this really a shelter? Is there really a natural disaster?
Either way, we don't know if there's a connection between what happened to BeeL and all this. Let's go to the classroom and then tell Mr. Nanaki about the dome thing.
Very well.
Wow. Stuff got dark.
Looks like the other classes left theirs as they were as well. They're at the teacher's desks.
Is everybody else planning to stay in the gym?
Japan is a country full of fools who have grown lazy through too much peace. I doubt anyone else has dared take it upon themselves to investigate this matter. We're here. Poor BeeL.
The box is still where I left it. Side is... I can't. Sakuya, I'm sorry. Could you...
No matter. ... What is this madness?
Huh?
There's nothing here.
Eh? That can't be right. We left it right here. It's not like it got up and moved on its own, is it?
Someone came and removed it while everyone was at the gym? This is life, not some third-rate mystery novel.
Exactly, Sakuya. The right voice? Yes. Yuya! Salutations, Ryota. I see you're babysitting Sakuya.
Do not throw my name about like some cheap toy, mongrel.
How cruel. Well, I can't blame you for being tense, given the circumstances. I think he'd act like that regardless of the circumstances, Yuya. I am sorry about her. It pains me to think what happened. His expression clouds. It's strange. I've never seen him with any expression other than carefree cheerfulness before. You've known her for a long time, right? Yes. Do you know something about all this, Yuya? Well, most of this business is still a mystery to me. But I can at least answer the question we face right now.
The whereabouts of the corpse, you mean?
Yeah, that. As you say, this isn't some third-rate mystery novel. Corpses don't disappear, and we don't be having a fake detective show up and find the culprit for us. Anyway, the other infirmary assistants and I gathered her up in the chemistry lab.
The chemistry lab?
What for? For one, well, we couldn't just leave her scattered throughout the school. If only for the mental health of the students. Secondly, for the autopsy. As you know, we have two things going on at once here. The only human in the school was cut up and distributed to the rest of the school. And now there's some natural disaster happening. I imagine you're wondering if there isn't a connection between the two. We are, but we haven't found anything.
What do you know?
I told you, this is all a mystery to me, too. I suspect that we will have an earlier time investigating the murder. As long as we're sealed in like this, though. The doctor should be proceeding with the autopsy, man.
Oh, don't give the doctor my corpse. Or BeeL's corpse.
The doctor? Why him? You don't trust him. Of course not. I don't want to think about what he might do to her. He might even have...
You suspect the doctor?
Yes, everybody knows he's a nutcase. He probably killed her for some crazy experiment.
He is an expert in the field. Who else here could perform the autopsy?
But... I know where you're coming from, Ryota. He's not exactly the most ethically minded bird around. That's why I asked Professor Nanaki to come too. She'll be there by now, if you want to go make sure. Alright, we'll go later. So BeeL has been gathered in the chemistry lab, and the doctor and Mr. Nanaki are examining her now. Mr. Nanaki might not be the best witness, but he's better than no one, right?
We know where the corpse went then. But why are you here?
Me. Investigating under my own orders.
Playing detective, mongrel?
That, and I have to make sure we didn't miss any pieces. Anyway, what are you two going to do now? Personally, I think the murder and the evacuation are almost certainly connected.
I am inclined to agree. The headmaster's refusal to explain our situation makes me doubt his story in its entirety.
Indeed, Toryota. Yeah? I know how you feel. You want to find the one who did this to BeeL as soon as possible, right? Yes. You. Gone for a moment. Suddenly she was turned into this. Who did that to her? I'll find him. And now I'm going to find a culprit. And ow. Ow. I've never felt this emotion before. But now I feel nothing else. When I find that bird, ow. Dot. My thoughts exactly. Unfortunately, the school is a mess. And we won't find anything by chasing after her shadow. I think we should try to resolve both mysteries at once, whenever possible. Of course, the wall should just be there because of some natural disaster. That's about all I have to say.
We didn't need your advice from the start. You're nothing but talk anyway, mongrel.
Thanks, Yuya. We'll do our best to help. Oh, one other thing. Might want to talk to One in the maintenance office. Tell him I sent you. No? Osa. You mean that antisocial cocktail dandy everybody hates? Yep, him. Don't worry, he's a good guy. He'll be able to help you, and you might find something useful in there. Well, that's about it for the talking mongrel. Adieu. Doctor is off towards the staircase.
What a dreadfully obnoxious man. I thought he'd never shut up.
Give us some good advice, right? We should be grateful. Anyway, I don't think we'll find anything else here.
Indeed. Where should we head next? I thought we would go amiss by visiting the lab, the maintenance office, or by investigating the wall outside.
Right. Let's go to the office first. Maybe this Ono guy would be able to help us.
The maintenance office. In other words, the repairman's shop. I thought we would find anything useful there.
Yuya said to go, right?
I doubt the integrity of his advice.
Geez, is that anything to say about your own brother? You'd be nicer to your family.
My family? Do you mock me? That filthy-blooded mongrel is no relation to me.
Whoa, calm down. I guess his elitism is still running business as usual. We don't have time to waste. We should hurry. The maintenance room is in the corner of the main building on the ground floor, right? Excuse us.
What is this? This doesn't look very educational.
The handyman pretty much lives in here, I think.
Otov, and one more.
Mr. Ono, hello.
What are you doing here? Didn't you hear the alarm?
I'm Ryota, and this is Sakuya. We got permission from our teacher to investigate the building.
Didn't you hear the alarm? Panic, noise, and no leaving. That's what I do here.
Well, somehow he seems really cool.
You mean you're too lazy to go to the gymnasium? Don't worry about me. You two go ahead and find your class there.
No, we're not.
Do you mean to interfere with us? Wretched fool!
Yuya said we should ask you for help.
Sakazaki Yuya. Yes, him. We decided to honor his request by coming all the way over here. Do you intend to stop us now?
Sakuya, where the heck are your manners? Sorry, he transferred from overseas and his Japanese isn't too great.
He certainly has more bark than I imagine he has bite. Very well, come in. What did you say you gentlemen were investigating? Two things. The murder of Hawkward BeeL and the mysterious wall outside.
You've been in here the whole time, right? Do you know what he's talking about?
Yes. I got an idea from Mr. Sakazaki. In other words, you only know what you have heard from that mongrel. Useless. I know plenty about the school itself, though. My job is to take care of the entire campus.
Maybe you know what the big gray wall outside is, then.
Nope. Useless, Rich.
Sakuya, calm down. So, I'm not sure there's anything we can learn here right now. Oh, wait. Mr. Ono, could we use your computer? Maybe you can find out what's going on outside.
Sadly not. Everything's been cut off since this morning. Even the telephone wires, eh? This is too thorough.
I can't think of any reason why they need to cut communications off. If it were some sort of storm protection.
This has been a wild goose chase then. A complete waste of time. Let us go, Kawara. Wait. I have a bright and massive piece of evidence for you.
Then he takes off his pants. Right, and massive? What?
You get stuck. Try the headmaster's office. I've been almost everywhere in the school, but never there. You might be able to find something out about the wall. Check in there.
Of course, the headmaster did not speak to us in person in the gym. If he was broadcasting from his office, then he might still be there. Asking him certainly seems like the best way to get some solid information. You should try that.
If you need a break later on, feel free to come back here and rest. Anyone Mr. Sakazaki sent is trustworthy. I'll get you some notes. If you find anything, you can come write it down. Never know what could happen in a situation like this, and you don't want to forget anything.
Tips about saving. Unlike in the Tome route, BBL only lets you save at certain locations. You may only save in between chapters and into maintenance office, so be careful. Save your progress? Yeah, we'll save our progress. Take over the student. Alright, we're gonna take a break here for now. We'll be back in a couple minutes. So don't go anywhere. And we're back. Get the show on the road. Last we left off, got a little bit too ahead of ourselves and we incurred the wrath of someone unknown. It's probably gonna turn out to be Kevin Spacey. But now let's solve some mystery. Let's go, gang. So from what it seems like, it's gonna be more of an open world that you can explore, I would assume. But because you can only save at certain points, I would assume there are a lot of dead ends. So I hope I can finish this by tonight. Thank you, Mr. Ono. You can come back here later. For now, we should check the lab or the wall. After those two, we can try the headmaster's office. Go to lab, the wall. What do you guys think? Should we go visit BeeL? Or should we go visit BeeL, the wall? You guys make some choices. Look pretty good choices. The wall? Gotta vote for the wall. What is? And you guys don't want to see BeeL? Step outside once more. The great dome remains, blocking out the morning sky. Let's go get a closer look at it. We can't see much from over here. Indeed. Dot dot dot. Iron, maybe? It's quite firm at any rate. Maybe it is some sort of shelter. My phone's out of range. Maybe this wall is blocking the signal? That seems likely. Break the walls down. Sounds thick and dense. Trying to break a hole in it will not be practical. Maybe there's an emergency exit or something. We should check. We still don't know whether or not we are completely sealed in after all. Right, let's walk around the perimeter. Around the perimeter. Doesn't look like there are any doors or anything. Indeed, it appears to be identical all the way around. Do you suppose it is ventilated? I can't say I fancy the prospect of suffocating under this thing without even knowing why it's here. I think an emergency shelter would have some sort of airflow built in, yeah. If not, then we're in deep trouble. What are you looking at? Up there, is that some sort of hatchway? Points upwards. Ah. Hey, there's a little pigeon symbol at the top. He's right. About 20 meters up, there's a joint or something of a different color. Only pigeons can escape this cage. That does look like it might lead outside. Let's go look. I don't see any sort of latch. Can we open it by hand? Yeah, maybe there's a switch or something else somewhere. Little pigeon thing.
Does not seem like we can do anything here now. Let us remember its location and return later.
I don't like to think about it, but there really is such a terrible disaster out there that this is the only option. Maybe it would be better to leave it shut anyway.
Indeed, let us move on.
Still don't know what's going on outside. I got enough of my mind just thinking about BeeL, but I'm worried about my family outside too. I hope my mother's okay. Excuse us. It's always been one of the gloomier parts of the school, but today the lab is downright depressing.
Hello, Kawara.
Sir, thank you for being with BeeL now.
Of course. Sakazaki came and asked me to come right after you two left the gym. He must have gone past us. How unfortunate.
Doctor is lining the pieces of BeeL up on one of the lab benches. Dot dot. Big Bird, what is he up to?
Must you glower at me so, Mr. Kawara?
I'm not glowering at you.
Do you disapprove of my handling her?
He gives me an evil smile. No, that's not it. I just wish we had a doctor who wasn't this malicious.
Are you finding anything, Dr. Iwamine? Not yet, no. I only just finished assembling her. It will take some time. I will send word to you when I finished. Perhaps you have something else to do while you wait? Very well, we shall not interfere. Koala.
Right.
Oh, Mr. Kawara, a moment, please.
Yes?
Allow me to give you a hint.
A hint?
Suspect me of foul play, do you not? In light of that, I shall leave it up to you whether you choose to believe me or not. Anyway, I think you have missed something very important.
Eh?
One might say that you have forgotten something. Perhaps you should bear that in mind, You're just a little bit off, but I'm sure you'll find the answer yourself if you keep looking. Ho ho ho! Isn't it beautiful, Mr. Kawara? The sound of your life crumbling apart around you. Dot, dot. I take it does not suit your taste. Very well. He was rather fond of the unusual himself. A pity.
He.
Well then, can handle the outside investigation and I on the internal. Ho ho ho. Good luck, Mr. Kawara.
Right. Thanks, Doctor. He's definitely enjoying himself. What a psycho. What did he mean when he said I was missing something? Or maybe he was just trying to lead me astray. Better not to worry about it for the time being.
What are you talking about with Kawara about, Doctor? Nothing important. I was just giving him a little emotional support and encouragement. I see. That's good then. I'm sure you'll remember not to cause any trouble for my students, Doctor. I suppose we've finished the first stage of the investigation now.
Yeah, we got a better idea of the situation. Yes. The doctor's working in the lab. The gray dome covers the entire school, but for one small hatch. And we can use the maintenance office as a base. Mr. Ono did say.
Indeed, he suggested we visit the headmaster's office.
Yeah, it's on the first floor. Let's go. Headmaster, sir.
Are you within? We demand entry.
Dude, even to the headmaster? I wonder if the doctor is the only person in the entire school who he actually respects.
No reply. Let's go in.
Wait, Sakuya, that's... Locked?
Ah, where is that old geezer?
Maybe he's pretending to be out so we'll go away?
Indeed, he never was the type to talk about the campus. Or perhaps he has locked the door from the inside and plans to stay inside until the siege lets up.
Can we raid around?
We have no time for such frivolities. We shall enter this room if it means reducing the door to a miserable pile of splinters.
It's the headmaster's door. I don't think it'll be easy to break down.
You speak the truth. Let us ask Nanaki if there isn't a key to open it from the outside.
Yeah, we can head back to the...
What is it, Kawara?
I think... I thought I heard something.
I heard nothing. Perhaps you are imagining things?
Like something being dragged across the floor. Listen, there it is again, behind... Oh, I heard that.
Freak.
Exclamation mark. What the F? Oh, what? Oh, it's just a square cold Terminator. What the F is going on? Why, hello there. Eh. Eh. Ah. Suddenly, behind us stood a gigantic scarecrow-like creature with a rough burlap sack for a head.
The end. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the true ending of Hatoful Boyfriend. Well, no, wait, this ain't the ending. Come on. Save your progress? Heck yeah. Well, alright, let's get some more exorcists going. What? What in?
The Scarecrow Man draws closer, dragging his long and gangly metallic arm behind it. Sakuya, watch out!
Oh.
Its arm slices through the air, smashing the window into tiny shards, scattered across the hallway floor. We don't know what it is, but apparently it isn't friendly. Sakuya, we have to run!
I am well aware! Oh, time to fly the coop. Did we lose it?
I think so. Lucky it moves so slowly.
What was it? Surely no one could devise a prank as bizarre as that.
Looked like a biped. It was humanoid, but I don't think it was a human.
I've never heard of a human made of metal and burlap. A murder, the dome, and now this. I know not who is behind these trickeries, but they must have a death wish to mock me so.
For now, we have to get back to the lab. We need to warn Mr. Nanaki.
Oh, welcome back, Kawara Shirogane. Would you like some tea?
Is this really the time?
We cannot afford to relax now, Professor. So, I take it something happened?
The headmaster, he must have been hiding from the scarecrow. It smashed the window.
Calm yourself, Kawara. You became inherent.
Sorry.
We were attacked by a gigantic creature outside the headmaster's office. It was a bizarre thing, like a scarecrow in appearance. A scarecrow?
Yeah. Like the ones humans used to make. It attacked us, and we ran back here. It was slow, but its arm was heavy and dangerous.
Are the other students still in the gymnasium? Probably not all of them. If there's something dangerous in here, we should probably tell everybody to stay together in the gym.
Yeah.
The plot thickens indeed. Not only are we trapped under this confounded dome, but now it seems we must contend with this monstrous new guest.
I wonder what the Scarecrow Man's connection to all this is.
A scarecrow man, you say?
Doctor?
Fascinating. I've never cut into one of those. I'd love to get my hands on it. Ho ho ho. Have you finished the autopsy, Doctor? Yes, for now. I was awake here the whole time. Don't worry.
Thank you, Mr. Nanaki.
You two may well find a right to know what I found, given your efforts towards the investigation. I shall try to state simply and briefly what I have learned from the lumps of meat, which once were Miss Hawkward. ... Control yourself, Kawara. Falling out amongst ourselves would only do us harm.
I know.
Oh, anyway, we lack the tools for a proper examination, but the cause of death was asphyxiation. There were no signs of any strangulation or smothering, so she was either poisoned or sick. She was dismembered after death then, Doctor? It would appear so. There is little evidence of bleeding, so we may assume that she was cut up sometime after death.
BeeL was one of the healthiest people I know. She couldn't have become that sick that quickly. Meaning, someone poisoned her. Why?
For the sake of the grotesque, or to make it easier to carry, or for some other reason, disgusting. Either way. I suppose I should also tell you the estimated time of death. Obviously, it cannot be completely certain, but I believe that Miss Hawkward died yesterday, after school. In the evening, then. Precisely. And she was found this morning. In other words, unless she was seen yesterday afternoon, she may have been here all along. Kawara, her house was near yours, was it not? Did you see her yesterday?
After school? No, I didn't. My mother asked me to run some errands, so I went straight home yesterday. That's right, I went home alone. It's too late to regret it now, but maybe if I just ask her to walk home with me.
I see. Perhaps we should ask any other students with whom she was close. You're going out again? Be careful. It sounds like wandering around the school could be dangerous.
Don't worry, we can outrun the scarecrow if it shows up again.
Incidentally, I went home early yesterday too. I left as soon as class ended. So, I only know what Ryota has told me. I wish I had some useful information, but I was in the infirmary right up until I returned home as usual. I know nothing of what happened in the rest of the school, sadly.
So, neither Mrs. Nanaki nor the Dr. Iwamine saw BeeL yesterday afternoon. Oh, right. Could we ask a favor of you, Mr. Nanaki?
A favor?
The headmaster's office is locked. We think he might be hiding in there. If there's a spare key to his door, could we use it?
A spare key? Yes, there should be one in the faculty room. I'll ask the vice principal for you.
Thank you, sir. We'll be back soon.
Be careful out there.
You too, sir.
Kawara is a strange boy. I wonder why he lied about going straight home. ...
What?
We won't be able to talk to the headmaster until we have that key. Let us work on that murder case until then.
Right, we should ask everybody where they were yesterday. The doctor said he was in the infirmary until he went home. I wonder if we can trust him.
Do not bias yourself with baseless suspicions, Kawara.
Yeah, I know. I think maybe you trust him a little too easily, Sakuya. He's a world authority, but that doesn't make him honest.
You know nothing of what that means. The head of the BeeL family, my father, was once crippled with chronic illness. He was cured by medicines developed by Dr. Iwamine.
He makes medicine?
Save the sleep talk for your dreams. Have you no idea what contributions he has made to the medical world?
I didn't know. I thought he was some kind of mad scientist, cooking up nothing but death and all-around woe.
You have become biased by the foolish rumors of the peasantry. Reconsider yourself. In any case, the BeeL family is indebted to him. A noble bird will never treat a benefactor with disrespect.
So that's why he's so polite to the doctor. Doesn't that make him biased as well, though? Anyway, let's go.
Very well.
Go to Gymnasium, Maintenance Office. Gymnasium, Maintenance Office. I think we should always hit up the maintenance office whenever we can so we can save. So let's give that a shot. Mr. Ono?
You again. Come in. How goes the investigation? Well, I hope. He went to the headmaster's office as you requested. It was locked, however.
Yeah, we got attacked outside by this weird thing outside there. I'm glad you're okay. The office isn't that far from.
Was that thing a muddy scarecrow, like man? Perhaps.
Yuya.
Oh, you've seen it too.
Just now, yeah. On the second floor. I caught a glimpse of it from behind the other side of the corridor. Stick around to let it see me, so alas, I was not blessed with a look at his pretty face.
Coward.
Hey, we ran away from it as soon as we saw it too. Anyway, it looks like it's wandering around the building. Maybe it would be better for you to leave, Mr. Ono.
Don't worry for me, young one. My two teeth prevent me from leaving this room. You two aren't planning to call off your investigation because of a bad guy or two, either.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Already stuck in the rut of an adaptable middle age? Don't come crying to us if you get hurt. I've come within touching distance of death in the past. I will be fine.
I wonder what kind of death comes that close to a maintenance worker. Then again, knowing the school, there could be all kinds of evil going on behind the scenes.
Well then, what are you standing around for? I believe orders are given for everyone to gather in the gymnasium to avoid the scarecrow. Same goes for you. Why'd you head it over there?
I can't just sit around.
Indeed, same here. Hence walking around the school. On that note, I better go to the lab. Professor Nanaki wanted me there.
What for?
Something you asked him to do.
Oh.
Oh, he wants you to help him keep an eye on Dr. Iwamine. Most likely, yes. Like Dr. and BeeL, that. Anyway, you two go on with your investigation. I'll be watching over her, so don't worry.
Right.
Wait.
Yeah.
According to the autopsy, Awkward died after school yesterday. Did you see her during that time?
Yesterday evening, huh? What did the doctor say? Just that he'd been in the infirmary all day. I was there too. We were inspecting and cleaning all day, so I can verify the doctor's alibi.
Oh, so it's not the doctor. I told you not to doubt him without evidence, Kawara.
Ah, right. At this point, the prime suspect is that scarecrow anyway. That's everything? Well, adieu. We should head out too. But first, let's write down what we found. Alright, let's go. Students in the gymnasium have grown somewhat restless since the evacuation. Get up with no explanation, and now there's a suspicious individual wandering the campus. I guess even doves lose their cool eventually. San, where are you?
Oko-san is right here, alive and well, so far. Where did you and Sakuya go? Leaving Oko-san behind and going outside is not fair. You just confused the issue and we brought you along.
We came back because we had a question for you.
Come at me, whippersnapper.
That's not what I... You usually practice on the ground after school, right?
Of course, it is Oko-san's duty as track captain.
Did you see BeeL while you were out there yesterday?
No, Oko-san did not see her then, or as he was going home. Can we really be sure that he would have noticed her, even if she had been there while he was running?
Good point.
Do not look down on Oko-san's visual memory. If you had asked Oko-san about the bloodstained interloper he saw, then he would have had something to say.
What? Wait, San, what did you just...
Do not look down on Oko-san's visual memory.
After that, imbecile?
After that, imbecile? If you had asked Oko-san about the bloodstained interloper he saw, then he would have something to say. Oko-san saw the interloper going to the infirmary. The infirmary?
Could that have been BeeL?
He wouldn't have been stained with blood until after she died. He was a bit hyper, but I don't think she'd still be walking around at that point. It was not BeeL, it was a bird unknown to Oko-san.
So, someone covered in blood was going into the infirmary after school? Who in?
Whoever he is, he's our prime suspect now.
Thanks for telling us, San. Could it have been Enghill?
At least we found something. Even if it raises more questions than it answers.
Yeah. Some bird who San doesn't know. Could it have been someone from outside the school?
Past noon already. Let us hurry onwards.
So we walked around the school, searching for clues of BeeL and the mysterious blood-stained stranger. We were lucky enough to avoid encountering the scarecrow, but we didn't find any information either. Where to now?
Nanaki has probably gotten the key for us by now. Let us return to the lab.
Okay. Eh?
What is it?
Did you say something just now?
I did not. Could it be that confounded scarecrow again?
No, it's not him. I thought I heard somebody already say something.
Aw, don't scare me like that. So, we've been walking around half the day. It's hardly surprising that your mind should be playing tricks on you.
This is the library. What if there's somebody in here? They might not have heard the alarm. Let's check. Oh wow, what are they gonna run into?
Very well.
Far removed from the emergency throughout the rest of the school, the library is the same as always, empty. It is a little gloomier than usual. I guess there's no one here.
Pull yourself together, Kawara. I have no use for subordinates who lose hold of their sanity.
Since when am I your subordinate? Sorry, Sakuya, let's head back to the lab. Yeah, there's no one in the library. That's crazy talk. ...
Something bad happened. I should have known what would happen after this. If it hadn't been for me, none of it would have happened at all. What was I trying to do here? What did I see? Why can't I remember?
Or Nageki. Oh wait.
I can't hear. What are you saying? You're fading away. It's too far. Miss Hawkward.
Mr. Nanaki.
Welcome back. Have you found anything interesting? Yet another suspicious individual. What? We should speak with the headmaster first. Have you gotten the key? Yes, I have. Right here.
Thank you, sir.
Well, let's go take a look, shall we?
The doctor and I will be here. Be careful. Adieu. Ear left. Ear right. Good, doesn't look like the scarecrow is here.
That's good. If I had to fly away from something like that, I might panic and hit the ceiling.
Oh right, Quail's reflex when startled is to fly straight up.
We should hear it dragging its arm when it moves, so we'll have plenty of time to get away. Let's go in. Right. Let's see.
Alright, what's inside the room? The headmaster who guided us on the gym without any real explanation. How many of our questions will he be able to answer?
None, 'cause he's dead.
Excuse us. Maybe he's not here?
That or hiding?
There's somebody at the desk. Sitting with his back to us, but his feathers are the unmistakable green of a nickel bar.
Speak to us, headmaster. Have you gone deaf?
Takia, be polite. Japan is the country of courtesy, after all.
It is his fault or mine that we had to come here. Headmaster, will you? This?
Takia? The thing here. No longer the headmaster. His half-closed eyes are dull and cloudy. The skin showing beneath his feathers is pallid.
What madness?
Him too? Alright. Well, the headmaster was dead. But it was a locked room. What goes on here? Got a locked room mystery on our hands, guys. Third class. Wonder how many classes there are. How far do we have to go to uncover this mystery? Crack open this egg. Or should we be asking, who's next?
Poisoning. Only a few hours ago. I believe he was already dead when the announcement was broadcasted this morning, though. I checked those broadcasting equipment, and it looks like they put the video together from last year's disaster drill footage.
Meaning somebody killed the headmaster and gathered everyone else in the gym. Why would anyone?
There was no explanation but mere obscene delight in the grotesque. I think we may all be vastly underestimating the magnitude of whatever is going on. It might be better if we kept this to ourselves for now. I concur. Until we have a proper grasp of the situation, telling the others would only cause unnecessary panic.
First, BeeL, and now the headmaster, both poisoned. Were they killed by the same person?
More rationally, they must have had a reason for killing him and fabricating the broadcast. This must be connected to the quarantine. Since we're finally here, let us search for some clues, Kawara.
Right. Inkies. Easier said than done. Every shelf in his office is piled high with documents and papers. Where do we even start?
Incompetent feral. Examine each piece one at a time, looking for anything about emergency procedures, plans of the school.
Got it. EA records. That's not it. Demographics for dummies. Nope. Transfer students. Wait, next to that is The human representative? That must mean BeeL. And the date is from 2 years ago, right before she enrolled. It's not really related to today's incidents, but it might have something useful.
Let's check out the BeeL files. There doesn't appear to be anything about converting the school into a shelter. Anything this large scale would have to leave some sort of paper trail were it official.
Hang on, Sakuya.
What are you reading, Kawara?
This.
The human representative.
It's locked, even though none of the others are.
A minority representative is no more important than a transfer student or the like. There's no need to have it sealed up like a criminal record.
I wonder what's written in here.
We can't exactly ask the headmaster to open it for us. I don't suppose the key is in here somewhere.
Maybe we should ask Mr. Ono for help.
Do you intend to break it open?
Yeah, it'll be faster than looking around for the key. And
That? I was wondering about it as well.
that thing on his desk. Some sort of control panel? Whatever it is, it's suspicious. That is a heck of a suspicious control panel. Playing Tetris multiplayer.
I believe it is a control panel for some machine, yes.
And spread out next to it is
The dome.
maybe this controls the dome. Or the hatch we saw earlier.
One did postulate that it would be in here. Locked, of course. I thought we would find it easy to break that one.
Yeah. All the same, we have some actual hope of getting out of here now. Even just that is comforting. Let's go talk to Mr. Ono.
I think we have exhausted the possibilities of this room for the time being. Let us go.
Big birds.
Mr. Kawara.
Yes, sir?
Oh, I see you have yet to lose your open distrust of me.
Well, 2 people have been poisoned. And we have evidence that the perpetrator went into the infirmary. It's sort of hard not to doubt you a little, sir. Not too hard for Sakuya, though.
How honest of you. Did you find it yet? The thing you forgot about?
The thing I forgot about. He must be talking about what he said earlier. No. I'm not convinced you're not just trying to mess with me. Are you sure you're not trying to keep me from finding something you thought nobody knew about?
How cruel, Mr. Kawara. Your boundless suspicion wounds me.
Doesn't look wounded at all. More like amused.
I have no reason to regret your solving this mystery, Mr. Kawara. Let me give you another hint. There are no riddles here. If you want to find the truth, you need only keep going. You need not use your brain at all.
What are you talking about? No riddles. Wait, not that. You mean to say you know the truth already?
Well, who knows?
If you do, tell me.
I told you, you only need only keep going. Everything here was a plot that was laid out just for you, after all.
Just for me.
How long must you babble, Kawara? Come.
Sorry. I take it this is a challenge, Doctor?
You may take it that way if you so wish.
I swear I will find the truth. And if I find out that you killed BeeL,
Oh, I do look forward to seeing what sort of answer you find.
okay.
Ryota killed BeeL. Alright guys, who do you think killed BeeL?
I'm saying it's Ryota.
That's the thing he forgot about.
Mr. Ono.
You two again, is it?
He explained to Mr. Ono what we found in the headmaster's office.
Plot thickens. He thinks this file may be connected to the mystery. Can you unlock it?
Or break it.
This will be rather troublesome.
It's just a lock, right?
Forcing it will result in spontaneous combustion.
What? Why would they put something like that on a bunch of ordinary documents?
Perhaps because these documents are not ordinary. All the same. I have dealt with similar things in the... It will take time, but believe me, I can open it.
So defusing bombs falls under maintenance operations?
Do not forget, I am not just a maintenance worker. I am a bright and massive maintenance worker.
What does that have to do with anything?
So, maintenance work in Japan requires a number of skills. I am impressed.
I think Mr. Ono is the only... Oh, right. Can we ask you one more thing?
Hey.
We found a control panel that looks like it's for the dome as well. But it's locked.
It seems to require a password. A password? Ask Mr. Sakazaki for help.
Do ya?
He is a master of unauthorized access. So that wretched mongrel has lowered himself to crime?
I never knew he could. Sakuya, just let it go. We need his help here.
I shall take care of this folder then. I can't say for sure, but it should be done by the time you and Mr. Sakazaki get back.
Alright, thanks. We should probably write all this down since we're here. Save your progress? Ish.
So Nudimon guessed that it was a suicide pact. Don't know. It seemed like awkward BeeL was trying to tell Nageki something, the other ghost.
Where is Yuya right now?
Either in the lab or possibly gallivanting around like an nincompoop.
Probably in the lab. This would be a lot easier if we could use our phones. But we can't. Off to the lab.
Here we are.
I wonder if he's still in there. As we turn the corner.
Oh
shit. Pyramid Head is back. The Scarecrow Man blocks our path.
Fish. Ooh. Wow. Oh, water.
Sakuya, run!
Oh. Ah. Oh. Don't order me around, Pharaoh.
Wow. Oh, back in the library. Come on, Nakeki, we need some clues. Even though apparently this isn't a mystery and we just have to keep going. Ant. Ant. He lost it. Right? Oh. Shoot. Sakia and I must have run in different directions. They split up, of course. I hope he's okay. Of all the times to run into that thing again. If it's lying in wait for us like that, we can't rely on the noise of its arms to find it. And the dome makes the building dark, so it's hard to see. I'd better be careful. Where is it now? I want to head straight for the lab, but... Oh, page turned. Did I just hear something? Hey, what's up, Nageki? What are you doing here all alone? Did you see the wall outside? There's been an emergency and everybody's supposed to gather in the gym. You should.
You're... Kawara Ryota?
Knows my name? Have I met him somewhere before? Yeah, have we met before? The unfamiliar morning dove shakes his head.
This is the first time we've spoken.
And how do you know my name?
Told me. Miss Hawkward.
BeeL? Oh, right. Didn't she say she made friends with a freshman who's in the library all the time? Can I ask your name?
Hiro. Nageki.
You were friends with BeeL then. Did you maybe see her after school yesterday? Was she acting strange at all, or... Oh. Cute. Didn't hear the emergency broadcast. So he probably doesn't know what happened to her either. Jeez.
Don't worry about it. You don't explain again.
Huh?
I already know.
Oh.
She washed up here and spoke to me. Which can only mean one thing. Said.
He doesn't exactly make things easy to understand. Almost as if he's talking to himself. Doesn't care whether or not his interlocutor knows what he means. You washed up here? Did you mean yesterday? If you know anything about what happened to her last night, please tell me.
I do not. Miss Hawkward did not come to the library after school yesterday.
But you didn't come here either? Thanks. I need to hurry back to the chemistry lab, and you should probably get out of here too. There's a suspicious individual in the building.
It was not yesterday that Miss Hawkward came here. It was just now.
What? He's gone. The morning dove who just spoke to me has disappeared. Did he go to the gym? Did he teleport to the gym? I hope so. I don't really want to consider the possibility, but maybe Sakiya's right. Maybe I am going crazy. I have to last long enough to find the killer.
You're late, Kawara. Blasted feral doves.
Sakiya, you're safe. He was pretty worried about you, Ryota. Couldn't sit still the entire time you were gone.
Silence, mongrel.
Thanks. Sorry for worrying you, Sakuya. Anyway, Sakuya, fill me in on your ventures. Want me to hack into the headmaster's computer? Can you do it? Naturally, just leave it to me. Come on, let's go.
Oh, welcome back, Kawara.
Sir, about this control panel.
What about it? Can't you tell? It must be the controls for that dome. Right. I suppose it could be.
It's locked though. We were going to have you get into it for us, but
That's illegal, you know. That doesn't matter. Don't you comprehend our situation? I never said you shouldn't do it. We don't have much choice, do we? Go on.
thank you, sir. Well, having Mr. Nanaki's approval certainly helps my conscience. Let's see. He wakes up the computer, and before long I have no idea what he's doing to it. Wow, I wonder where he learned to do that.
I imagine he spends his spare time stealing illegal X-rated videos off the intertubes.
X-rated videos can teach someone how to do this sort of thing? Maybe I should watch more of them. There we go. Now then. There. We're logged in as the administrator. Woohoo! This only has an open and close button. I guess that's pretty straightforward. Well, I'll leave the rest to you too. If we press this button, either the dome itself or the hatch will probably open. Do we press it, guys? But if the headmaster did, we have no way of knowing what's happening outside. If there really is some terrible disaster, then opening the dome could put every birdie in danger. I wonder if Mom's at home. I hope she's okay.